I grew up fishing, and with my dad and my brothers, and we would go out and we would fish almost probably 3 or 4 times a week. And I'll tell you what, I think fishing is one of the things that kept me out of trouble.
This is our second annual Riley's Catch event, partnership that we formed with the fire department, Mecklenburg County Sheriff's Office, CMPD's Reach Summer Camp, and we also have Medic out here today. An event mostly about exposing youth in our city to fishing, the outdoors, and just having a good time and hanging out with some police officers. It's important for our kids to see another side of police officers, interacting with us, seeing that we're people outside of the badge and outside of the uniform. Long term, we hope to just engage with the community, expose youth to programs that CMPD is offering. We really want to just have an opportunity to kind of get to know youth and actually hang out with them. We have a little incentive built into our program this year. We've tagged a few fish, and if one of our lucky campers catches one of the fish that's tagged, they'll win a bike today. So they'll actually go home with the bike this afternoon.
I grew up fishing. I know what it meant to me in my life growing up, fishing with my dad regularly. And it just brings me so much pleasure to see these kids having the opportunity to come out and do some fishing. You know, some of these kids have never been fishing before, have never caught a fish, and they'll be able to at least say that they've had that experience. And that means a lot to me, and I think that's important. There are fun things to do outside. There are things that can occupy your time other than being in the house, or other than getting into activities that may not be approved by your parents. The satisfaction of hooking a fish and reeling it in and bringing it to the shore, there's nothing like it. And it's such a peaceful piece of life that I wouldn't trade for the world as when I was growing up.
Chief, you caught the first one. You caught the first tag fish?
I did.
Tell me about that.
Well, it's just a matter of just pure professionalism and experience and being the best fisherman out here. I made a challenge to the fire chief, and obviously I beat him. And it was so great to pull that big 5-pound catfish out that was tagged. And with that tag, I was able to give a young lady a bicycle with it because it was a tagged fish. She didn't have one. And it just brings me a lot of joy to be able to do that. And nobody checked me on that 5-pound catfish, so it might have been more like half a pound.